As
Thank you.
always, talking about Ramesh Sippy Academy of Cinema and Entertainment since its inception in 2017. 2 years have been very challenging, and today is a graduation day for students, which is a very important day in a student's life. And you must be proud today, seeing them graduate. Tell us the whole process, how academy happened till date today, the graduation day.
So it was really Mr. Sippy's dream. Our industry has not really been recognized, unfortunately, and even the students who were, spending so much money and doing a 3 year course and 4 years course sometimes, were not really getting degrees in their hand. They were getting kind of a certificate which has no validity, and they were not able to work abroad because it holds no value. And Mr. Sippy was always very keen, and he had been working towards this to see that the students who actually participate and work hard for 3 years to learn filmmaking should be getting a degree that is valid. And when this offer of tie-up with Mumbai University happened, we were very excited about it. And for the first time, Mr. Sippy said, "Yes, I would like to get into education because we will be validating the education of these students." So that is how in 2017 it happened. It just suddenly happened, and we were in a flux, and we got the courses ready. It was just 6 months of preparations before we could come on board and do the setting up of the. It was launched by Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, who was so graceful and came and did the honors. And since then, it's been a roller coaster ride because we are from film industry, getting into education, learning the ropes, getting professionals to design the courses. Of course, we took people who have passed out from FTII or any other such institutes of value, and who have worked in the industry, have practical experience, or combination of education and working practically in the film industry. Those are the people who designed our courses. So it's been really great. We've learnt a lot ourselves while conducting these classes, and the students have given fantastic inputs and done such amazing work that some of the work I've seen of the students is so mature that you don't feel this is a student who's 18 years old, 19 years old, and the work is amazing. We also do intend to put these films outside. We are already in talks with some of the OTT platforms, and some of these films will probably be shown very soon. Unfortunately, because of the corona, 2 years have been such a dump. The students were so demotivated, sitting at home and doing online classes while they should have been shooting and doing practical classes, holding cameras, getting actors on board. But well, everybody suffered, and so did they, and so did we. But let's hope that time is over. So students, for the last 3 months of the opening of the college back into normal, have actually been doing almost practicals, because whatever films we shoot, one film every semester, they do work on one project, so which is like 6 projects in their whole thing, beyond small projects. So they have actually been shooting their projects of the last 2 years. So it's a bank of projects that they had to shoot, and they've been finishing their previous semester film and then going on to the next film. So they've really been working practical and very hard and long hours and everything. But the good thing is that they are getting prepared for the industry. So when they go out, they're going to be all ready, and we are very happy that they got the opportunity to do these practicals. But it's delayed the process. They should have got their the convocation should have happened 2 years ago, but it's happening now, and they're going to get their certificates in hand now. Having said that, I've really had great students with us, and we've introduced a lot of more courses. We started with only 5 graduation courses, the most important ones, but we've added a lot of certificate courses. We've added diploma courses, and we are intending to, of course, add a lot of more MA and BA courses also, which are in the pipeline right now. So I hope, along with Mumbai University, which is a great partner to have with us, and Garwari, of course, through whom we are with Mumbai University, because it gives students validation, and with this certificate, they can work anywhere in the world because it has recognition.
Sholay is made once in a lifetime, and I'm sure Ramesh is an institution in himself. itself. Talking about students, which is that one thing that you've experienced, students come up to Ramesh and say, that in the filmmaking, this is what we want to learn, or this is our inclination. What is your experience been on that?
Today's the students have a mind of their own. They're very strong and they're quite clear and focused about what they want. So Mr. Sippy does not like to restrict their creativity. He feels that each individual has a different mindset and a different way of thinking, and that is how a plethora of different kind of films come out. So he's never discouraged them from exploring whichever area they want to explore in the filmmaking. Of course, we teach them documentaries, ad films, all those other things also. Shooting for television. Now we also teach them a little bit about OTT platforms because that's the latest. But the freedom is given to the students. We do not, Mr. Sippy sits with them when they are ready with their project, gives a few master classes and discusses their projects with them, telling them what his feelings are. But he does not like to navigate it too much because he feels they must bring in their own thoughts into the project. Thank you. But you don't.
भैया
No, yeah. Just next to ma'am.
फोटो साहब
Yeah.
ओके It's always nowadays it's the man behind, right?
Correct. Thank you.
The man behind the
okay to
woman.
do it there also. So you want us to
Correct.
Prefer because ये हम शुरू कर देंगे.
अच्छा ठीक
Convocation.
ठीक है done.
So is anyone going to be shooting this?
Yeah, then they'll come back to shoot. So should we shift there or no? Yes, we'll shift in that way.
Only for the reason that we can start the event.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
चलिए
Right.
Ramesh ji, congratulations. Today's day is very important in a student's life, and Ramesh Sippy Academy of Cinema and Entertainment has already completed its 5 years. It's already an awarded. What do you have to say about that?
I feel very proud that finally, after the pandemic, things going haywire, the country, all over the world, we're finally out of it. And this is a very nice way to put it behind us, because now the young students who are going to graduate today will look forward to a world of going and achieving, having learnt at our institution, at the academy. They will go forward in life and do other things. They'll pick up apprenticeships, they'll pick up jobs, they'll pick up, already some have and are working somewhere. I keep meeting students now and they're working. So I feel very, very proud and happy that finally the graduation day is here, and those who have graduated in the class of 1720 and 1821 will receive their graduation certificates today. And I don't know how to express this feeling. I joined and founded this institute along with my wife, my son, and so many of those who helped us, the board of directors, and of course the University of Mumbai and Garware, with whom we have associated and we work with. So all in all, I hope this is only the beginning, and we shall keep seeing some wonderful students leaving this academy and achieving and making a name in the industry. And now the industry is so much wider too, not just cinema and films. There's the OTT platform, television of course has been there, and we as movie makers have traversed, with my films, then with Bunyad and all of the television programs, and my son Rohan also started with his films, and he's also moved on to the OTT platform as well. He's done some nice programs. The last one, Aryanyak, which was on the Netflix. So these youngsters today will also be going and picking up whatever they can from the work and follow their passion. I hope the learning they have received here will come in good stead, and I hope they will remember their days here. And except for the pandemic, I feel, yes, we have done well, but we will keep on trying to improve. The most important thing is learning never ends. It always continues. And as technologies change, as they did when I was making Shirley and all the others, we went in for 70 a stereophonic sound and everything. And today, the OTT platform has come, the VFX and animation world, the gaming. I mean, there's so much happening. Today's students are many more, but so are the opportunities. They have multiplied. So I wish everyone all the best. My young students in particular, to step out and do their best. My blessings.
One second. Ramesh, what is the USP of this academy that you're having, which is, like unique in terms
Well,
of...
it's a lot of hands-on training, because not just theory. It's always important in order to learn, you need to go into the past, what the masters have done, and now the present platforms, as I said also, for them, here are the USP should be not just theory, but also the practical side of it. They pick up a camera and they take it out. They learn to be in front of it. They learn to be behind it. So all these aspects, along with the story and screen writing department, because whatever you do, you need to tell a story. It's always very important. People don't come just for the show. There's always a story that needs to engage. So that's an important aspect. And we're trying to keep improving and trying to cater to all aspects of this. It's not easy, but then who said life would be easy? It never was easy for me, and it won't be easy for anybody. But if you work hard, all the best. You'll get there.
Cheers. In my camera, please. 5 cheers. Can you just...
Are you able to get everyone?
Yeah.
Otherwise, हमारे पीछे बढ़ा दो बच्चे.
No, it's right there.
I'll take it. Yeah. Look here.
Really, phone. Yeah. Thank you.
That's it.
Hi, my name is Pagandeep, and I was in the very first batch of RSAs. Back then, I wasn't really sure, and I didn't really, like, I was scared to try something new. I was scared ki if my career would, be in the right hands when I joined this academy, but it sure has been really great. And besides the academics, I think punctuality is what kept me through. Overall, it was a good experience in terms of I learned a lot in my personal life also, besides the academics. So yeah.
What's your name?
Hi, my name is Pratyansha. I am from Patna, Bihar, and it was 5 years ago that I made the decision to join Ramesh Sippy sir's academy. At that time, yes, it was something very new, because in India still we do not have many more colleges that promote filmmaking, And coming from a place where filmmaking is like, okay, filmmaking क्या है? ये भी कोई पढ़ाई होती है. From that to getting a degree and proving to my parents that yes, I have achieved something, it has been a long journey. And my parents have been supportive. Initially, yes, people are hesitant to, promote a career, an extraordinary career like this, which is really a bit different from the norm. Because in India, still people like, okay, what do you want to become? You want to become an engineer or do you want to become a doctor? There's no, or a lawyer. There's no option of, oh, do you want to make a filmmaker? And yeah, so I am very, very thankful to Ramesh sir, Rohan sir, and even Kiran Juneja ma'am for supporting us. And yes, there were times when, I used to think that have I made the right decision? But throughout this journey, there has never been a point where they have not really been not supportive. They have always been very supportive. They have been blessing us with their unconditional love and support and making sure that we get into the industry, we get the right jobs, we work with the correct people. So yeah, it's been wonderful and I really feel blessed. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shirish and I'm from Mumbai. Before joining Ramesh Sippy Academy of Cinema and Entertainment, I really didn't know what to do. I knew that I love movies and I love making them, and especially I was interested in visual effects. So I got here and immediately I started seeing around me that there are so many talented people who are in this college and the faculty is amazing and how they are teaching us. It really made me appreciate films in a different light and appreciate the task that goes behind each and every frame and each and every piece of sound that we hear. It really made me appreciate this craft. And after my tenure here at RSAs, I could really go out there and see a world in a very different light and use the things that I learned here in a very practical and applicable sense. And I was really glad to be able to make things that people like and make things that people want to see, and I really want to continue doing that. So thank you to everyone, to Ramesh sir, to Kiran ma'am, to all our faculty, to my amazing batchmates for sort of enabling me to be able to be a great storyteller, to be able to be able to tell my stories through the medium of films. So thank you so much, and I'm really glad I'm here. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Naman Pendulkar and I just completed my degree in Bachelor's in Film Art. And I'm quite happy with what the kind of films we've made in the end. I'm really happy with how the faculty sort of taught us and took us through the process of filmmaking from the start to the end. I actually really like the theory part of the college. They have really good theory that they teach, and it's been a fun experience learning with them. And I'm really glad to get the degree and hoping on to make good films ahead. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ramesh ji, we have Ashish ji with us. Tell us your association with him for the academy.
Invaluable. Invaluable inputs, invaluable PR, and invaluable, even in the courses and everything for VFX and animation. He's been here for 25 years, I don't know, maybe I'm even more. More? 25 years. 25 years. So, no, but he was extremely helpful, and it was his networking that helped us get here. So, I'm very happy that he's here with us today, that on this very important day, he's come all the way from Pune for us. So, I'm grateful to him, and I hope we will continue to be doing some good work together in the very near future. We keep expanding and growing. These 2 years of the pandemic have, of course, put a stop to a lot of things. Now we're limping back, but I'm sure within the next year or two, we'll probably get back to normal and be able to go much further ahead.
Kiran ji, please tell us your association with us.
I think Ramesh has already said everything, but
On a normal course, I'm more in touch with him than Ramesh is because I am the MD and I kind of do the day-to-day admin and part of it. But yes, he's been a great support because we were new to the to the education world, and he has kind of guided us from time to time as and when we have got stuck and asked him, and he's been very supportive and helpful all in all.
Ron, your input with Association Darshan?
Well, I just met him in the course of when the idea came up, and I was instantly energized with his enthusiasm and knowledge of disparate fields that come together in this institute. So yeah, it's been great to learn from him and the experience he has, and I feel that association only increases as we go ahead.
Actually, Pillars of Indian Cinema, your association, please tell us more.
Well, I would first of all congratulate Ramesh ji, Kiran ji and Rohan ji for getting this first batch fully equipped to join the industry. When we started this in 2017, it was an irony that the film industry exists in the heart of Mumbai, but Mumbai University never had a film program. And it was quite a blessing that Ramesh ji decided to start an academy at the same time. So Ramesh Sippy Academy for Cinema and Entertainment started in the Mumbai University, in Mumbai Kalina campus, was a great association to have because nothing can happen without collaborations. And the formalization of the creative performing arts and the visual storytelling curriculums with a degree to it is a very unique phenomenon because so far we have seen there were only a handful of diploma and short-term programs. Now having a full-fledged degree inside the Mumbai University is not only blessing to the industry but also to the people who are making career into this space. And I think putting the best foot forward and having this association, I'm very glad, and I would like to congratulate all the 38 students who are passing out from the first batch today. And it's not only the aspect of filmmaking and storytelling, but specializations in direction, script writing, cinematography, animation, visual effects, which are integral part of the whole process of cinema and storytelling in the modern world. I'm sure that the students would do extremely well having a solid foundation with a whole lot of input from Ramesh ji and Kiran ji and Rohan ji, and the able faculty that is there on the road. I would only say that this has to really grow in a big way because the film industry today requires it because the platforms have increased, and even the sports require the broadcast to specialization into OTT, visual effects, and XR. I believe the students, after having a rock solid foundation, would further find their pathways into making their specializations, and they will tell the complete culture of storytelling of India forward and tell the best stories to the world.
Okay, thank you.
ठीक है थैंक यू गाइस रमेश जी सेंटर अरे रुको थैंक यू
देखना
हम लोग बाइट ले लें चलो थैंक यू गाइस
लेंगे रुको ना पीछे वायर है देख Okay.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, there's one here.
नीचे करना है सर भी नीचे करना है सर नीचे नीचे
आशीष रवीना आशीष कुलकर
एक मिनट होल्ड
There's one.
क्या रोलिंग
रोलिंग